Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today topic, as you can see, is obedience is greater than sacrifice. Trust God and walk in your calling. I have a story to tell. Before I made that walk in obedience with the Lord, I was living not being obedient in a different lifestyle. I had this friend of mine that I was living with and actually helped her from Florida to come live with me and her children, which was my biological children, and living in a world of sin, living in not being obedient to God. She was a beautiful lady. So in my mind, I'm thinking, Lord, she could be the one, I'm willing to marry, I'm willing to accept. Going as far to say, like, I even adapt the kids and give them my last name. But let me show you how God worked. Everything was good for a moment. And then I'm starting to realize while I was, working, doing everything, taking care of the family, trying to make everything good, making ends meet, this person wasn't trying to accomplish anything, like try to get her to go to medical school, try to live life better, trying to show her a better part of life, teaching her about God, inviting the whole family to church, just doing things the way my heart was telling me to do it. It just in the long run did not work out because obedience, like I said, is greater than sacrifice. You have to trust God and walk in his calling. So I know my calling was to do God's will. And this person was just always constantly like not on the same level as me or not even trying to do God's will or like understanding that God blessed her with a friend of mine that could fly her out here from Florida, take care of the kids, trying to make life better. The person don't drive, so I was doing all the driving, everything, And God just showed me like it's time to move. You got to go. Because there was just so much contention and there was no peace. Went to church one Sunday trying to take her and teach her the way of the Lord. When I got home, she mentioned, did you see how much ring the pastors have on his fingers? I say, all the time we was in church listening to the message, that's the only thing that you heard or see was how many rings the pastor have on his fingers? All right. I was like, wow, I was blown away. So kept trying. I never thought I would ever be with somebody like this or seen this in my life. So after I let that go, we continued to try. One day we get in a little dispute. And she throw the Bible at me and say, that stuff ain't real. You don't know what, they just tricking you, that stuff ain't real. And I'm telling y'all just to tell you that was the last straw that broke the camel back. I knew I had to get out of that situation. So fast forward today, it's been like 3 years now. And God moved me from where I was, and I'm in a way better position today. I might be by myself. It might get lonely sometimes. But God did that for a reason. He isolated me to help me to grow. Now I realize how important it was for me to walk away from that situation. So my point is, always listen to that still voice in your head. Always listen to God when he speaks to you. Because you could lose your entire life. You could lose your soul. Imagine if I would stay just over lust and not paying attention, and just be blinded by outside beauty and not know that that was the devil working within that person, trying to stop me and my purpose, which is to spread the word of the Lord. So I'm just giving this testimony to let you guys know obedience is greater than sacrifice. Trust God and walk in your calling. You will never, never regret it. I don't regret it. I'm in a peaceful place right now in my life. I'm elevating in the spirit. I hear God's voice clearly, and life is good. So I'm telling you guys, don't never be disobedient to the word and be disobedient to God. Just trust in his calling. I promise you, you will be good. I hope this encouraged somebody today. Have a blessed and wonderful day. God love. Bless.